And for the Pacers, if you're the Pacers coming into this, you made them adjust first. As you see, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with his little lefty layup.
Chet Holmgren, nice fake, drives inside, gets in, layup, shot's good.
His off-the-bounce game makes him so much more dangerous.
Neesmith comes up short. Well defended that time from Jalen Williams. There's that swarming defense already from OKC.
Yeah, that defense, it's going to attack you, but you still have to be careful because Indiana will make you pay if you don't get it.
Block shot from Neesmith.
Big, strong, physical. He actually takes a bump, absorbs it, and still positioned to block it.
Gilgeous-Alexander lost the handle and out of bounds. He thought he got fouled. Pacer ball.
He got to his spot elevated. The other time there's no one around, I can drive and get a layup.
SGA with a three-pointer.
I've had some battles with Rick Carlisle, and he will keep you on your toes.
As will that man. Gilgeous-Alexander with his third field goal. He's got 7 of their 12 points, the NBA's leading scorer. Gilgeous-Alexander, jump shot off the mark. Gilgeous-Alexander splits the defense inside. Gorgeous move from SGA. He's got 9 early points. One of the reasons they can come at you defensively in waves for OKC and constantly run for Indiana is the depth that both teams have. Gilgeous-Alexander gets in the paint, throws it up. Hartenstein mistimed his jump. Pass was not good. And now 7 turnovers for the Pacers. SGA jump shot short. McConnell. Benedict Mathurin, who can be a good scorer off the bench. Thomas Bryant out there. Nimhard. Air ball. Indiana 2 for 8 from 3. SGA stops, continues, layup, missed it. Ball to Hartenstein, backs home the follow. SGA pull up, got it.
Attacking, and look, no pen, no paper, but this man knows how to draw attention. Shai knocking down the mid-range and loving it.
And a whistle and a foul.
This is something I love that Indiana does. They push up and pressure, but you can tell OKC has been anticipating that. Their screening positioning in the backcourt has been on point already.
Good pressure by Dort. Neesmith stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. Final seconds. Gilgeous-Alexander 1 second. Gets it off in time. Back shot won't go. And that will end the first fittingly off a turnover.
I'm settled in now. I was a little antsy, too quick. I can breathe now.
He always plays with such a joy as Gilgeous-Alexander knocks that down. I don't know if it's joyful playing against this Thunder defense though right now. But fulfill their role here. Gilgeous-Alexander, short. Look at Holmgren trying to guard him. Holmgren moves his feet so well for a big man. Ball again, poked away. Boy, the passing lanes are narrow in OKC. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to fall.
Boy, he's uber aggressive.
For these Pacers, Obi Toppin misses the 3. And yet it's only a 10-point game. Wow, Gilgeous-Alexander way off.
So you got to keep that pressure on him if you're OKC.
SGA on the spin, gets in the paint, left-handed off the glass. Another sweet move from Gilgeous-Alexander. 16 points. Williams, SGA puts up a 3, puts it in. 19 first half points.
And his foot remains on the gas pedal.
He is trying to put that pressure on him, and then with the left-hander, that is difficult when you're trying to slow him down. Just the body control, the contact to handle it, and then use your offhand.
Halliburton stripped down low. Another steal. 4 seconds, Holmgren. Final seconds, Caruso at the buzzer, won't go. Rebound numbers +6 for Indiana.
And I say this, coming out of halftime, who makes the first timeout? Who's going to be the first team to punch first?
Gilgeous-Alexander loves that spot, and nice soft touch goes over the rim.
Mike, he's 6'6". Neesmith wasn't in terrible defensive position, but that's Shai's size as a difference maker.
Gilgeous-Alexander, that's his spot. Mid-range maestro, lead back up to 13.
Boy, those are the shots you got to make, Mike. This has been the best shooting team in the playoffs.
Gilgeous-Alexander again turns, can't get to the fall. Wallace inside. A bullet pass from SGA. Holmgren free. Miscommunication defensively that time, and an easy bucket for the Thunder. Turner fouled on the catch. This is often throughout the season the time of game where OKC can go on one of those crazy runs. Gilgeous-Alexander pulls up, jump shot, can't get to the fall. Caruso.
This game doesn't feel very close because of what we've seen and the way we played as an offensive foul. But ultimately, the Pacers are within range.
SGA drives on Bryant. Mid-range, knocks it down.
But the jump that they made this year reminds me of the Golden State Warriors when they went on to win their first championship and then have 73 the next.
Caruso trying to stop Siakam, blocked by Dort. Again, the help defense. Just under a minute and a half remaining here in the third. Gilgeous-Alexander finds a spot. Can't get it to fall. Caruso, another tip out. Isaiah Joe hits the three. Those are the kind of intangible plays from Alex Caruso. Five left on the shot clock. Pulls back, leans in, trying to draw a foul. Shot won't go. Mathurin did a good job staying vertical.
It doesn't matter the turnovers, who's shooting, who's doing what.
Shot clock turned off, no fouls to give for Indiana. 4 seconds. SGA against Shepard, puts up a three, puts it in with 7/10 of a second remaining. SGA bumped and fouled by Nembhard. The two Team Canada teammates, and Nembhard picks up his third.
These two guys are close.
You see a little push afterwards?
I sure did.
I saw a little push afterwards, DB.
Two guys, close friends on the Canadian national team. And
right now, OKC clinging to a 4-point lead here in game one of the finals. SGA the drive, SGA the finish. Pacers showing their grit and their fight. Will it be enough? SGA the drive, the foul, block shot. As he's going to take a brief rest as Halliburton picks up his first. Officials say play on. Here comes the double. Ball lost and a foul called. So it's going to go against Halliburton. Both teams are in the penalty. Back to Neesmith. Neesmith the drive inside. Blocked by Dort. Oh, what a rejection from Lou Dort. SGA drives. The finish. It's good. Each team with multiple timeouts. The Thunder clinging to this 3-point lead. SGA the drive inside. Shot blocked. Siakam throws it back. There's about a 9-second difference, shot clock and game clock. Gilgeous-Alexander spins, pulls up, jumper. Off the mark, won't go. Rebound, Neesmith. Remember, the Thunder started well. They had a 9-point lead after the first quarter in game one. As Dort left open, a couple of feet behind the arc and nails the three-pointer. He had 5 of them in game one.
that aided that comeback.
Gilgeous-Alexander pulls up, knocks that one down, and that's his first bucket. Gilgeous-Alexander for 3. SGA in the front court. And another turnover. That's 3 already for the Thunder. Benedict Mathurin come off for the Pacers. Again, both teams with excellent benches. SGA, Mathurin didn't go for the fake, and then throws in a hand and commits to foul. Nods his head, said yes.
And look, he does a good job. You don't go in the pump fake. You stay on your feet. That you've done your job. Double pump fake you do, and then you swipe down. Those are the disciplined things that those can help get OKC going. You got to be smarter than that.
Goes 1 of 2 from the line. Long three-pointer. Side of the rim.
He's in the corner ready for a catch and shoot.
Gilgeous-Alexander, the floater. Hartstein keeps it alive. Gilgeous-Alexander back out. Holmgren fakes. Sidestep. The big man can knock down the three. And a foul as Toppin went to the basket on the pass. Just under a minute and a half to go. Bryant off the mark. By the way, the Pacers in game 1, they had 9 different players hit a three-pointer. SGA gets in the paint. Trying to get some contact, wouldn't go. Nakano with a rebound. SGA gets inside, kicks it out. Holmgren again lines it up, again knocks it down. 7 points for Holmgren. He had 6 total in game 1. Gilgeous-Alexander steps back, three-pointer. Bryant deflects it. Nakano couldn't quite hold on. Gilgeous-Alexander jumper, got it.
He is squared up defensively. He's trying not to give up an angle. He's staying in front, moving his feet. Closes once he gets a little bit off the body of Shai. But listen, tough contested twos with a guy who's 6'6", and you don't foul him, critical.
Gilgeous-Alexander off the bounce, gets inside, double clutch, counted and a foul. Chance for a three-point play.
He just takes his time. He's so shifty. We talk about his mid-range, but it's also how shifty he is getting into the paint with the finish. Here, going around Neesmith, tracking the foul off the glass. That's just simple basketball from Shai.
Chance of MVP, of course the MVP of the regular season. Turner inside, poked away, another turnover. Gilgeous-Alexander inside, bangs it home. We've got a Thunder avalanche here in game 2.
How OKC handles this point from here on out will dictate.
Nembhard with the steal, the drive, and the finish. Oh, Nembhard with a beautiful play. SGA with 6 to shoot. Fakes, drives, crossover, pull back, jump shot. Hit off the mark. Williams a rebound. SGA on the drive, goes right at Siakam. And gets it in off the glass. Beautiful move from Gilgeous-Alexander, who's got 15.
These last 2.5 minutes, finishing the quarter, playing the right way for both teams. OKC, you want to keep that foot on the gas pedal.
Wallace, SGA, Caruso, three-pointer, puts it in. Now 7 of 18 from three-point range. Poked away by Gilgeous-Alexander. The crossover, ooze from the crowd, the jumper. Tipped and taken by Siakam. Caruso putting on the pressure. Siakam picked up his dribble. Gets it into Neesmith. Neesmith blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander. Turner left wide open. A good three-point shooter, but well short there. And a whistle. Gilgeous-Alexander, 15 points in that first half. Splits the defense, gets inside. Wide open, corner three. It's good.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander splitting the double team, and once the double team is split, you're dead because there's 2 people below the, behind the ball, and that's just an easy shot. If you don't clear this up, look, he gets stretched out too much, and now you have so much to choose from. He's got floater, he's got an open shot, gets J-Dub involved.
Cason Wallace, plenty of room, knocks down the shot. Trying to get rid of him, pulls up, jumper's good. So smooth, lead back up to 20.
And Shai, just like all great events in history, you just witnessed this. That mid-range pull-up you can't contest. It's just too difficult.
Shot clock at 4. Gilgeous-Alexander draws the foul, won't go.
What his teammates will tell you about Shai is, as his profile and his accolades and all the honors have come in his direction, he has refused to let himself get separate from the team.
Neesmith falls down, gets the pass out. Siakam a 3. Tipped and taken by Wallace. Gilgeous-Alexander step back, three-pointer, can't get it. Turner with a defensive rebound. Jump shot, SGA.
He's making every right decision.
Gilgeous-Alexander with that sweet handle, back out. Wiggins long three. It's good. Way downtown for Wiggins. Gilgeous-Alexander trying to draw contact. Toppin kept his hands away and gets the rebound. Nice fake. Gets in the paint. Stripped and stolen by SGA. One man to beat. It's Toppin gets inside and a foul.
And the strip down clean of Halliburton. You come near the paint, look at the 5 jerseys and what they do to swarm. I think Shai a little bit frustrated with the level of that foul right there. That's just a good hard playoff foul.
Absolutely.
That's the gap that you're going to be able to find an angle to knock down a 3.
Whistle and a foul. Both teams in the penalty. Falling away, jump shot is good. He's got 27 and still 2 to play here in the third. Gilgeous-Alexander a 3. Poked around, Nesmith, quick outlet. Nesmith inside to Bryant, turns, layup, no good but a foul. That might be Gilgeous-Alexander's 3rd personal. 5 of the 24. Crossover, layup, scoop layup is up, in and out. Hartenstein the rebound. Mathurin racing up the floor, knocked away from behind. 2-on-1 break, deflected by McConnell. SGA on the drive, pulls back, jump shot, got it. Shai Splendor on full display here in game 2.
He's so shifty. It's dead stop, start, little bump, and still on balance into the mid-range. That is ridiculous.
SGA fouled. Mathurin not happy, picks up his 4th. Gilgeous-Alexander about to get another 30-point playoff game. Mathurin. Halliburton, corner 3, comes up short. Lou Dort tips it. Coming on for Indiana. Gilgeous-Alexander gets inside, draws the foul, bangs it home.
Shai gets the step, that explosive burst initially. And again, to me, that too is about balance. I mean, we saw him make a shot earlier this year from his knees. How does he, off balance, somehow get the shoulders square to where it needs to be?
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks it out. Caruso lines up a 3. It's good. Gilgeous-Alexander gets into the paint, pulls up, jump shot. As Williams and Holmgren will come off the floor. Of course, Indiana thrilled to get 1 win, but we're not happy with their performance in game 2. We have an offensive foul right away to start. So Gilgeous-Alexander called for the foul. Remember, they're childhood buddies, these two, growing up outside of Toronto. Good open look, Nembhard in the corner. And Gilgeous-Alexander will come the other way. Drives on Nesmith, spins, bank shot, can't get it to fall. Nesmith, good defense from Holmgren. Turner short. Holmgren gets it, pulls up, and Chet Holmgren off to an excellent start. Rick Carlisle talking about Toppin before the game, says he's got some special gifts offensively. SGA misses. Siakam snatches the rebound. Remember, they had 9 turnovers in the first quarter of game 1. Gilgeous-Alexander steps back, can't get the 3. 5 on the 24. Pass inside, Turner shot blocked from behind. Excellent defensive play.
And the ability to just get a hand on the basketball without fouling.
Gilgeous-Alexander gets to the rim, blocked by Turner, but a goaltend. Got it off the backboard.
Feeling the backside pressure from the best shot blocker in the playoffs.
I love the shot creation, but those gaps will be easier for you and your teammates, as Shai with the left-hand finish.
That crossover puts Nembhard in the rear view. Now he's got to navigate 2 bigs. Does he get sped up? Does he rush? No. He splits them and uses the left hand. He's so crafty.
Good defense from Shepard. Got a little too handsy that time. Gilgeous-Alexander, who has set the record for most points in his first 2 career finals games, 38 and 34. Backs in, falling away, baseline jumper won't go, and that will end the first period. Instrumental. 17-0 in bench points. They force another turnover. Gilgeous-Alexander just 2 for 7 to start. Gilgeous-Alexander, Isaiah Joe. And Isaiah Joe, who led the team in three-point field goals during the regular season, gets his second. Halliburton gets inside, kicks it out. Shepherd, corner three. Finds some room, gets to the rim, floaters up and good. A soft touch, and Rick Carlisle quickly calls timeout.
He always knows when his team needs it. Eyes directly on the rim, and just with the giant killer.
SGA, oh, beautiful spin move and finish. Gorgeous play from Gilgeous-Alexander. Hartenstein with the flush.
Shai is just in complete command of what he wants to do. His pace, his poise, scoring, passing.
SGA pulls up, loves that elbow jumper. That one won't fall. SGA gets inside, left-handed, sneaks it in.
Again, he's able to have a defender on his hip. Then he can take another one, and then just the left hand, the extension, the control. No one ever speeds him up. That's a long step that he takes to get through that double team. And then right there, just soft off the glass.
Shepherd inside, blocked from behind from Gilgeous-Alexander, but he was out of bounds. Neesmith, 6 to shoot, shot blocked. Gilgeous-Alexander, that's his second block of the game. With all the defensive stars they have on this team. Jalen Williams drives and finishes. +7 on the boards for OKC. SGA pulls up, loves that spot. And a quick timeout for OKC. Gilgeous-Alexander, too strong, gets his own rebound. Fake, spins. Holmgren's going to try a three-pointer from straight on. Siakam, Turner, blocked from behind, but a foul.
He said it was Indy's best quarter of the series thus far, as we see a tie-up there by the Pacers. He also added that OKC needed to be more decisive, which we certainly saw on their first 5 possessions, Mike.
Nembhard keeps moving and gets the ball. Stolen by Halliburton. And Tyrese Halliburton puts them up 4 again.
They have full court pressure applied.
Gilgeous-Alexander steps back and nails the three. His first three-pointer. Good defense from Jalen Williams. Halliburton. Ball tipped and taken by Gilgeous-Alexander. Playing good, hard, tough physical defense. Shot clock winding down. Falling away. Baseline. Short. Top on the rebound. SGA and Thomas Bryant got fooled and picks up the foul. Free throws for Gilgeous-Alexander.
Whoever Thomas Bryant is in front of, they're going right at him.
Gilgeous-Alexander, jump shot's good, gets to his spot.
Ball pressure, physical, fighting over screens. Now it's Shepherd's turn. That little right shoulder gets that defender off him, and it becomes an easy inside the free throw line jumper.
Largest lead by either team is 9. Gilgeous-Alexander bumped. Boy, lots of contact there. Back to single coverage, 5 on the 24. 2 to shoot, double team, has to hoist up a wild shot and a foul. By the way, they called a foul on Nembhard as SGA misses the free throw. It's 4 fouls on Nembhard. The Thunder have 17 turnovers. That's the most they've had in a game in these playoffs. Gilgeous-Alexander trying to find some space. Nearly traveled, yes he did. 18th turnover for OKC. Gilgeous-Alexander gets inside, knocked away by Neesmith. SGA inside, Holmgren puts it up, shot no good, but a foul. SGA gets free. Nembhard guarding him. The drive, the pullback, top of the key jump shot, it's good.
Just watch Shai with an unbelievable handle, absorbs the bump, doesn't lose his balance, just gets himself shot ready, doesn't rush. That's under duress of the shot clock.
Caruso plays catch. They extend their defense. Gilgeous-Alexander, step back, a two-pointer, won't go. Fight for the rebound. They've been the best three-point shooting team in the playoffs, but that was not the case in Game 3. Only shot 33%, shot clock at 7. Gilgeous-Alexander, his jumper misses. Hartenstein the rebound. SGA gets in the paint again. This one goes down.
But that's also Hartenstein. He's setting a screen at the half court to relieve the pressure.
Alex Caruso. Gilgeous-Alexander going back door, but Nembhard saw it coming. Double team, trying to draw a foul. Well defended. Isaiah Joe has come on for OKC, as has Kenrich Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander loves that elbow jumper, and that's his second field goal. SGA pulls back, puts up a three. Won't go. Williams on the follow with 0.8 of a second remaining. Gilgeous-Alexander one-on-one. Nembhard. Jump shot is good. Joe up top. Williams. Nembhard stays in front. Gilgeous-Alexander stays committed and lays it up and in. The playoffs last year got him a $45 million contract. Undrafted. Siakam misses that. That's a pretty good team.
Yeah, and there's more. You got Jamal Murray.
Yep.
You got so many more players. R.J. Barrett.
Siakam with the block. Gilgeous-Alexander pulls up. Jump shot is good.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, he's usually feeling some type of way after a loss and performs in a big way. As George documented in the opening, he is a mid-range master.
McConnell up top, Turner. Step back three, Miles Turner. And Gilgeous-Alexander the rebound. Here come the Thunder. They're just 1 of 9 from three-point range. Gilgeous-Alexander comes up short. Gilgeous-Alexander gets inside. Layup is good. Gilgeous-Alexander again double team and a turnover. Gilgeous-Alexander 8 to shoot. Jump shot, short. Holmgren trying to keep it alive, but Siakam pursues. And a 6-point lead for Indiana. Gilgeous-Alexander gets that one to go. Halliburton. Gilgeous-Alexander picks up his first. Turnover on the inbounds.
When you play against transition teams, okay, maybe it's not the first quarter, maybe it's not the second quarter, but like I said, it's like Novocaine. Give it time, it will work. They will wear you down.
SGA, the steal, goes up and lays it in. Dort's defense forced that turnover. SGA gets a screen to get away, but the shot contested by Turner, but there's also a foul. And he will shoot his first free throws of the game. Gilgeous-Alexander puts up, jump shot, it's good.
Again, Shai, just so calm, so cool. He knows people don't want to put him at the free throw line, so he just goes to his spot and raises up because defenders are afraid of a pump fake, a jump into situation.
Toppin trying to help. Gilgeous-Alexander pull up. Now Caruso on the follow. And misses both. There's a good chance he's exhausted right now. Gilgeous-Alexander gets away from the defense. Sidestep, running in the paint. Won't go. Ball batted around. Mathurin picks it up. SGA 9 of 17 from the field. Gets to his spot. Puts up his shot. Can't get it to fall. Gilgeous-Alexander gets away. A clean look. Not that time. Siakam. Nesmith tries another three. Fight for the rebound, and a loose ball foul against the Thunder. Finds Nembhard. Toppin wants it. SGA pokes it away. Gilgeous-Alexander, step back three. Can't get it to fall. Holmgren the rebound, back up and in. Huge offensive rebound, and Rick Carlisle calls timeout. The Thunder back within 3. Halliburton. Turner, three-pointer high, arcing shot short. Good boxing out. Nope, apparently not good boxing out. Somebody held, and it's Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his third. SGA the drive, off balance. Has it deflected right back to him. Shot clock at 4. He's got to put it up. Puts up the 3. Holmgren right there on another follow. 1-point game with 8.5 to play. Nembhard nearly traveled. And a whistle and a foul is going to go against OKC, I believe. Meanwhile, that's the 4th foul on Gilgeous-Alexander. Gets it to SGA. His drive, hesitation, banker is good. The Thunder attacking the basket. SGA splits the defense, lost the ball. Picked up by Nesmith. Nembhard up top. Halliburton, step back, three-pointer blocked by SGA, picked up by Neesmith, and he's fouled.
And is it not much of an insult when they're like, we'd rather attack you than Lou Dort. We'd rather attack you than Alex Caruso, but you've got to finish it with a box out.
Williams looking. SGA has it. This time it's Neesmith on him. Tries to draw a foul, and he does. Neesmith had his hand in there, and Gilgeous-Alexander will shoot just his third and fourth free throw of the game. SGA, again Neesmith. Nembhard lurking. Back to Williams, thought about a three. Gilgeous-Alexander hits a three. Clutch bomb from SGA. 1 point game with 2:50 remaining. Gilgeous-Alexander on the drive, pulls back. Baseline jumper's good. OKC with their first lead of the second half.
And Shai, little push off, slips, and he steps back into another time zone. That midi master taking the lead by one with 2 to go.
Gilgeous-Alexander spins, turns, shoots, and a foul with 0.3 of a second remaining on the shot clock. More free throws for Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams gets free, and Mathurin called for a hole before the ball is inbounds. That's an away from the play foul. 1 free throw and possession. Back to 4. Shot clock turned off. And a whistle and a foul. It's going to go against Mathurin. Kicks it out in the corner. Lou Dort will hold it. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander, and there's a foul with 7.1 remaining. And the air has gone out of the building as the Oklahoma City Thunder with a spectacular fourth quarter performance. Leading the way is the MVP. SGA guarded by Nembhard. It's been a fascinating matchup, these two. Gilgeous-Alexander pulls up. First shot won't go. Fight for the rebound. Knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Hartenstein.
That middle of the floor first jump shot big. Now he feels good.
Shot blocked, but a foul. And our first free throws of the night. Nembhard picks up the person. Siakam got a little sloppy with a dribble. Williams running ahead of the pack, goes in and throws it down. Important for them to get Turner feeling confident out there. He's such a barometer for their success. Holmgren wide open, nails a three. He has really struggled from three in these finals, but knocks down his first, hands it off.
Now, if you're Indiana, we've talked about this. You were one of the fastest teams, but you got to slow down.
Gilgeous-Alexander didn't slow down. They've hit 7 of their first 9 from the field, and the Pacers need timeout. Nembhard sidestep, just gets it off in time. Can't get it to fall. Fight for the rebound. Turner keeps it alive. Nembhard on the follow. Can't get it to fall. He thought there was contact. SGA in the front court. Goes against Shepard. Layup is good. Coast to coast for Gilgeous-Alexander. And Rick Carlisle has to be restrained and picks up a technical foul. He clearly thought there was contact down the other end. Nembhard, Caruso on him. Nembhard, good aggressive move. Ball knocked out of his hand. Shepard comes up with it, finds Turner, and Turner counted out a foul. Good. First foul in the last 2 minutes. Wallace, another three. Back-to-back turnovers. Here early second. Wiggins lines it up, knocks it down.
No one's going to come out and contest it. Take his time, and that's what he does.
He's taken 4 in the finals. He's hit 3. And a foul called on Turner. He was perfect from the line the other night. SGA sees the double team. Good defense from Siakam. Gilgeous-Alexander gets in the paint. Up shot, got it.
This is a guy that has equal length, excellent positioning defensively. Doesn't look like Shai's going to get the space, and somehow creates it. And that left arm has caused so much consternation.
He toughed it out and made huge plays. Toppin blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander in games 3 and 4, including a 15-rebound game. Huge rebounds in the fourth quarter in the victory. Nembhard fouls Gilgeous-Alexander, and they're in the penalty. 2 fouls on Nembhard. After to miss some key free throws at the end of game 4, but Bradley gets the offensive board. Siakam a 3. Rebound, SGA.
But yet another free throw that Oklahoma City does not rebound it.
Gilgeous-Alexander blocked by Siakam. Bradley throws it ahead to Mathurin. Bradley off the dribble, drives down the lane, shot blocked. Gilgeous-Alexander, Mathurin picks it up.
How many blocks does Shai have?
Inside Bradley, Gilgeous-Alexander the foul. And that will be his second.
He gets the foul there, but he's had a couple of blocks in the restricted area.
Gilgeous-Alexander looks. Wallace tries again, hits again. Wallace with 3 3-pointers here in the first half. SGA fires, and that will end the first half.
I watched him jog out of the locker room, and he didn't appear to be favoring that right leg. But I've been talking to Pacers assistant coach Lloyd Pierce. He said that Tyrese is just trying to figure it out right now.
They have been the comeback kids throughout these playoffs as Gilgeous-Alexander knocks down another one. He's got 15 points. SGA pulls up, elbow jumper, short. SGA against Siakam, pulls up, loves that elbow spot. Halliburton tips it, but right there is Jalen Williams. Poked away by Nembhard. Ball still loose, battle around. Siakam comes up with it. Boy, Nembhard, great hustle there. Indiana's defense in this series has been just terrific. Williams lines up a 3. It's good. 22 now for Williams. He's up there with the best. His team within 11. Gilgeous-Alexander trying to draw a contact. Turner had it, lost it. Holmgren trying to get it. Scramble and a loose ball foul. SGA drives on. Obi Toppin pulls up, jump shot. Got it. Gonna try and win this tip. Are they gonna do it again?
Loose ball.
Loose ball foul on it?
Well, he just couldn't jump very high. That's not his fault. That's unfair. Mike, I'm going to protest that.
And obviously, Halliburton nursing that right leg.
Ball poked away. Siakam comes up with it. Here's McConnell, one man to beat, goes inside. Lefty layup, banks it in. He's got 15 points. Tried to draw a charge. SGA lost it, gets it back, and draws the foul. So free throws with 1:26 remaining. Gilgeous-Alexander, his 10th and 11th free throws of the game. Backs in, shot clock at 6. He wants this one, falling away, puts it up, got it! 22 for SGA with 3 seconds remaining. Mathurin gets it off, blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander. All right, Lisa, Gilgeous-Alexander gets inside, left-handed layup after Siakam knocked down the 3.
And that's sometimes what you want.
All right, now it's just a perfect roll for him. Here with the Pacers, Wiggins spots up, 3-pointers, good.
I understand. Look, if you're Indiana, you're frustrated because you want the opportunity.
And they turn it over, and Siakam down the other end, throws it down, and it's back to a 6-point game. Gilgeous-Alexander blocked by Siakam. SGA, good help from Bradley. Shot clock winding down, puts it up. 3-pointer won't go, rebound Halliburton. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks it out, nice pass, Dort. The high arcing 3 is good. Halliburton up top, Nembhard fakes. Kicks it out, stolen by SGA. 2-on-1. Gilgeous-Alexander layup is good, and a foul. A beautiful left hand and a chance for a 3-point play.
Just when you need them. Again, you got to take the good shots. Good to great don't exist against this team. And then the lefty finish. But DB is not just out to contest, it's out to steal those passes. That's what makes them unique.
Halliburton, the hesitation, double team, knocked away, stolen again. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal, 19 turnovers on the drive. Kicks it out, Williams. Williams to the rack, high off the glass, it's good, he did it again. SGA on the drive, spins, falling away, shot short, but a foul, and more free throws. The Pacers throw a big punch to start the 4th, and a counter punch here from OKC. Neesmith right with him, gets inside, forces up the shot. Halliburton the rebound. SGA taking his time. Lou Dort has it. Dort lines up, 3-pointer. Bang! Lou Dort from downtown. A masterpiece. Nembhard blocked by SGA. The Thunder taking time off the clock on each possession. Time on their side right now. SGA pulls up, 3-pointer in and out. A rebound, Caruso. A new 14 on the shot clock. SGA goes at Siakam. Layup is good. What a tough shot. He's got 31. Gilgeous-Alexander spins, leans in, jump shot off the mark. So back-to-back wins for OKC as Williams misses that one. Perfect foul. Silly foul from SGA. So they score 120 tonight. Gilgeous-Alexander inside the arc. Shot won't go. Rebound Shepherd. Mathurin turns it over, and that'll do it. The Oklahoma City Thunder now 1 win away from an NBA title.
I like that Tyrese got that first free throw. Let him get something in the bucket. Let him see it go in. Maybe it can help him get a rhythm early.
Pacers force a turnover. SGA and Nembhard, they have battled every single game. Nembhard doing his very best and comes up with a steal. And cuts the deficit to 3. SGA, the crossover, gets inside. Layup missed it. He thought there should have been a goaltend.
So all of a sudden, Indiana playing off misses, getting to their pace.
And Gilgeous-Alexander loads that left hand as well. SGA gets inside, in the paint, can't get it to fall. Gilgeous-Alexander double team, difficult shot, well defended again. Obi topping the rebound. They did lose their last game 6 in Denver in the second round. Gilgeous-Alexander can't connect, he's 1 for 5. Gilgeous-Alexander goes into Nembhard, knocks down the shot. Nembhard wanted an offensive foul.
He takes it square in the chest, gets pushed back. I mean, I think that could have been offensive.
It could have been offensive.
SGA goes at Siakam and throws it away. 5 turnovers. Mathurin open floor to Toppin off the glass. Ball batted around, still tipped in Caruso.
Shai's got to settle in.
He's triple teamed and draws the foul on the shot. Crowd does not like the call. He will shoot his first free throws. Almost fortunate to be only down 5 with that flourish that Indiana had. Toppin, nice fake. Surrounded, tries the layup right there. Dort and Wiggins. 6 seconds. Splits the defense, gets into the paint, sidestep. Banker got it with 1.9 remaining.
1 for 5. You can tell he's trying to attack, maybe get his group comfortable. This is as good as it gets. How about that Euro to the left-hand side of the bucket?
Whether or not he's 100% or not, he's on the floor, so we got to treat him that way, and that's the first part of it. And then the other part is nobody's 100%, so we got to come down on the other end and play just our brand of basketball, not worry about what they got going on.
And then you want to see how healthy it is, but I always think it's a little bit of fool's gold as you see an offensive foul on Shai.
SGA at the elbow, loves that spot. Oh, beautiful fake, jump shot, got it.
I love that placement of him, Mike. It's free throw line and down. It's right in his sweet spot. And just lifts that defender with that nice shot fake.
Goes right at Nembhard, double team. McConnell comes up with a steal. Nembhard the ball. Gilgeous-Alexander. Falling away, shot short, but a whistle on the shot by SGA, so he's going to go back to the line. One of the great parts of these finals, the 2 fan bases. Siakam at 3. Gilgeous-Alexander comes the other way. Back up Nesmith. Good open look, Nesmith. That one doesn't go. SGA baseline. Gets inside, scoop layup won't go. Fight for the rebound, Turner, Holmgren. Holmgren comes away with it. The Pacers come out a little cold to start. So far, Thunder unable to take advantage. Well, knocked away, Nesmith with the steal, great double team. Theodoris, he came into this game 58% from downtown in the finals. A whistle and a foul. It's going to go against Gilgeous-Alexander, his second. Indiana has just 2 turnovers. Gilgeous-Alexander, difficult shot. Henrich Williams couldn't get it to fall. Siakam. Williams, 16 points to lead OKC. Gilgeous-Alexander has 15. His jump shot way off. Gilgeous-Alexander, Hartenstein, and the drought ends.
But I do believe that was a game that John Morant got hurt.
Yep. As Gilgeous-Alexander draws the foul.
I think they're going to get it on Turner, who's been much better. Like when they're handling ball screens, I feel like he's fought better.
Bradley trying to save it. Hartenstein. Oh, Bradley pushes him down. Hartenstein trying to take the ball away, so a technical foul on Bradley. Not a smart play. Gilgeous-Alexander chased by Neesmith. Isaiah Joe knocks down the three. Gets to his spot, jump shot, count it, and a foul.
He's working for absolutely everything, and Nembhard doing the job on both ends, just trying to stay in front. Steps into him as the shooter. A little bit of frustration, but I think it's the right call.
Hartenstein lost it, picked up by Toppin.
If you're trying to win a championship, you are going to face monsters everywhere you go.
That's one nightmare matchup after another as Toppin comes up with it, turnover. McConnell gets in the paint, can't get to the fall. Another reason the Pacers want to keep the lead big, so maybe they don't have to play Halliburton anymore, as Gilgeous-Alexander has it poked away. Excellent defense inside.
Numbers.
Nembhard goes right at Jalen Williams. That includes the game one loss to these Pacers, where they blew a big fourth quarter lead. Gilgeous-Alexander finds some space, knocks down his first shot. Clearly worked. Lowest scoring game of the season for the Thunder. Gilgeous-Alexander, well defended. Trying to get a shot off, ball poked away. Shot clock down to 2. He's got to put it up. Just gets it off in time. Can't get it to fall. Shot clock at 5. Siakam pulls up along the baseline. Nembhard on SGA. Gilgeous-Alexander goes right at him. Baseline jumper is good. Halliburton gets inside. Shot blocked. This is the second game 7 of the playoffs for OKC as SGA goes inside. And a late whistle on a foul. Rick Carlisle not happy. Free throws for Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA to Caruso. Caruso lines up the three. That's good. Boy, he has shot 40% from three-point range. They greet SGA at half court. Gets past Turner. Kicks it out Caruso. Gets another good look from 3. That's good. Caruso off the bench with back-to-back 3. Good contest from Dort. Halliburton falls down. He looks hurt. Here comes SGA the other way. Inside, and Williams throws it down.
Obviously, Game 7 are the marbles, but I know for Tyrese, if this team can rally and pull off a victory tonight, that's the best thing that you can do for Tyrese if you're them, not worrying about him in this moment.
Gilgeous-Alexander misses. Shot clock at 6. Gilgeous-Alexander, the drive, stops in the paint, pulls up, knocks it down. Crowd guarding SGA. One-on-one. Trying to bump him. Holmgren fakes. Holmgren drives. The floater in the paint is good. Drives up. Step back. Excellent defense. Has to force up a contested shot. Gafford played him beautiful. But now missing their star point guard. SGA. Nice spin. And a trip and a foul. Nembhard his first. More free throws for Gilgeous-Alexander. Jalen Williams. The Thunder will reset. SGA pulls back, three-pointer. They are 2 of 8 from three-point range. SGA pulls up, elbow jumper, got it. Turner, Wallace on him. Mathurin gets it. Goes inside, strides, missed the layup. Wallace walks into a 3. That's good. Mason Wallace. Caruso went for the steal. McConnell pulls up. Shot won't go. Rebound SGA. Their depth will be tested here tonight in Game 7. Luke Dort lines up three-pointer. That's good. Shot so well the first 3 rounds. Gilgeous-Alexander blocked by Siakam. Gilgeous-Alexander to the rim. Shot blocked by Turner, but it goes in. Williams trying to get on track. Gets inside, pulls back. Well defended again. SGA with McConnell on in. Step back, three-pointer. In and out. That one halfway down. Siakam the rebound. SGA, Hartenstein. Counted out a foul. Chance to tie it at the free throw line. SGA against Nimhard. Gilgeous-Alexander the spin. Another foul on Nimhard. Nimhard has been Gilgeous-Alexander's shadow throughout these finals. Pacers take the lead. Half-court heave. And comes up short. Mathurin starts the second half for Halliburton. Gilgeous-Alexander forced one up. Well defended again from Nimhard.
When we're fast in the action, we're getting good stuff. When we're slow, we're not.
Offensive rebound put back. That's at ESPNplus.com/PPV. Mathurin misses. Fight for the rebound. Neesmith comes up with it. Neesmith trying to draw a foul. Almost got his own rebound. And there's a whistle and a foul. SGA tries to answer. And does. His first three-pointer. He was 0 for 5. Gilgeous-Alexander double. Finds Holmgren. Holmgren down for 3. Gilgeous-Alexander. The spin. The pass. Williams open 3. That one bounces in. Timeout, Indiana. SGA one-on-one with Nimhard. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander off the glass. Obi Toppin lost it.
One-on-one, he's getting past here in the second half.
Gilgeous-Alexander. And Obi Toppin goes high for the rebound.
Did he just look at the Oklahoma City benches and just say timeout?
Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren with the flush.
Alex Caruso just hasn't had the ability to check in.
Gilgeous-Alexander draws the foul as Turner and Nimhard converge. Nimhard spins against Wallace, steps back, elbow jumper, can't get it. Tipped by SGA, Caruso comes up with it. Gilgeous-Alexander pull-up jumper, won't go, the tip in is good, Hartenstein. Shot clock at 3. Siakam's gonna have to hoist it up, he does, inside the arc, Caruso got a piece of it. Wiggins the rebound, final seconds, 2 seconds to go, that'll count if it goes. And that ends the third period. Wiggins starts the fourth, spins against Mathurin, Caruso, and SGA play catch. 7 on the 24, three-pointer SGA, puts it in! He's got 25, and the lead is ballooned to 16. Caruso to SGA. Shot clock at 7, jump shot. Neesmith the rebound. Siakam wants the ball, he's got the mismatch down low. Now gets the pass nearly knocked away, but a reach-in foul, and that's the second on Gilgeous-Alexander. Donald to Neesmith. Siakam goes right at Holmgren, stops, back up top, Neesmith, shot blocked, Gilgeous-Alexander. Siakam picks it up, his turnaround, in and out, rebound, Holmgren.
Chet is just special on the defensive end.
Gilgeous-Alexander wants a clear out, he's got Neesmith on him. On the spin move. Pass inside, finds Wallace for the layup. The 11th assist from the MVP. Gilgeous-Alexander. And Wallace comes up with it. They'll reset. SGA splits the defense. Kicks it out. Williams, a three-pointer. Bang! 21-point lead. Timeout, Indiana.
These guys are system guys that can thrive there, but once they step out of it, mistakes can happen.
Gilgeous-Alexander steps back, puts it up. Shot won't go. Rebound, Dort. Gilgeous-Alexander falls down. Bounce pass stolen by Mathurin. And then he's fouled. Their first turnover of the second half. Siakam spins. Gilgeous-Alexander fouls him. Shot won't go down, but 2 free throws. Against Neesmith. Pulls up, jump shot. In and out. Shepherd the rebound. Neesmith knocks it loose. Ball still loose. Siakam comes up with a great defense from Neesmith. There's Mathurin, drives inside, layup, won't go. You lose with a rebound and a foul. Gilgeous-Alexander, three-pointer. And Mathurin the rebound. Gilgeous-Alexander drives, pulls up, jump shot, can't get it. But a foul on Nimhard. And free throws for the MVP. Here comes Mathurin, open floor, one man to beat, goes right inside, misses the layup, but a foul. Pulls back, three-pointer, off the mark, rebound Mathurin. McConnell fighting, spinning, SGA, shot no good, rebound tipped to Tingem by McConnell. OKC close to a title. Gilgeous-Alexander on a foul. Neesmith went for the fake and will pick up his sixth foul. This will be the third time in these finals he's fouled out. And also emptying his bench is Rick Carlisle. What a finals this has been. These two teams have played such beautiful team basketball, fighting tooth and nail for 7 games. Unfortunate for the Pacers to lose their star early here in Game 7. The Thunder dominated in the second half. 18 for Holmgren.